Like I ain't got play tough. Used to be rich, but you fucked all up. Damn, this year ain't been a whole month. Can't be mad, you just gotta catch up. The whole probably fucked every nigga with some much. I'm still in the hood, post up with the junkies. You never going back to the hood, stop running. I told her, now she text love me. On the spot, I'ma bust him. Too much lean in my pop and he crutches. Paying that bitch for the twi, you a customer. How you got smoke with your ass and your brother? I'm part of the mob, can't be goofy for nothing. I woke up this morning, Rick Owen for breakfast, then Gucci for lunch, and then Louis for dinner. Diving that pussy, I'm scuba in it. Car on my glass like substitute teacher. Job I ain't need to make hate me leave. Rockin' the man, got a passenger seat. I'm classy, I'm sipping and raising my big. My bitch was bad, her feet ain't pretty. The real niggas dying, they tryna stink. If I had an out, they be finding them stink.
If I had $1 for every faithful bitch in the world, my account would be empty. She gave me head, my wrist on the presidential, giving me money. Too many fish in the sea, if she on shot like boots, I buy a Givenchy. Making my hangman a felony, couldn't even fight a revenge. This one like porcelain, I get a dent and implant, she never copping no bread. I left the shakes on the hardwood floor, the studio behind never dropping no mid. Like I got every my ass cause me and the government names off tanks of red. People was a dream, but ain't got now, I'm calling this bluff right now, shit give me a cringe. I put the fan inside of a 5-star hotel, she don't the one who came. They want me to take the Trojan off and sign it, but I'm not Brandon James. It's been a minute since I see the main cabin, but have my watch explain. Let's see y'all gon' reach where I'm dressing home, it's too many risks in my jeans. Fucking a YouTube hole, I'm creating content for all my bros in the chain. I'm having camaraderie, I done dragged it quick, you texting that hoe like a saint.
I this bitch in the cut and I'm getting the jump. Me and bro tossing the pint. Ain't even tricking, but he was some bitch and I walk in Bottega, she give what she like. Walking Valencia, give what she like. Walking Givenchy, give what she like. He got all this fancy in my life. That G used to be about fast and bike. She blew me, my jacket, my pants, they call me. My nigga might cost my life.
Tell on no nigga to cover my stripes. Feel like you 12, you spin with the vice. Bought her a butt, she ain't even my type. I just slow just to see what the hype. 8500 on snare, it still wouldn't get what's right. I'm your shit, I ain't trying to play no games. All that came for a night. You starving to sell your faithful martyr. I wanna tell her go get you a meal. I told her brother I was baby bottle. I never tell him go give me a bill. Go crack the shit on an acorn bottle. Ain't no see no square get near. You wanna bleach the ass. Oh, I pump with the thumb, I hit from the rear. I put the fan inside of a 5-star hotel. She don't the one who came. She want me to take the Trojan off and sign it, but I'm not Brandon James. It's been a minute since I see the main cabin, but have my watch explain. Let's see y'all gon' reach where I'm dressing home. It's too many risks in my jeans. Fucking a YouTube hole, I'm creating content for all my bros in the chain. I'm having camaraderie, I done dragged it quick. You texting that hoe like a saint.
I got a bitch in the cut, I'm getting the drunk. Me and bro tossing the pint. Ain't even tricking, they get me this. I go on the seats, they get me like. Walk my list, give what she like. Walking the Louis, give what she like. Niggas fans who make my life. Niggas fuck with niggas. Yeah. I got man. No. Yeah, young nigga call your shit. Young nigga pop your shit. Young nigga call your shit. Young nigga call your shit. Young nigga talk your shit. Young nigga pop your shit. Young pop your shit. Young nigga pop your shit. Young nigga hella lit. Bitch on there wanna marry me. Pour champagne on you.
Switch to neighbor size fast. You can do these. Fast, safe, yours.
I'm about to get greased with a 2B. Bounce back, G. Hey, bounce back. Hey, bubble up, baby. Bubble up, baby. Bubble up, baby. Run it up, baby. Big bounce, that ain't shit. Hit the street. Bubble up, baby. Bubble up, baby. Bubble up, baby. That ain't shit. Hit the streets and both that these niggas want me dead. Bitch don't call my phone telling me what niggas said. Bitch I'm way too busy trying to stack me up a million. Put that money on the floor and stack it to the ceiling. Throw a 50 on the blick in case it gets sticky. If I go to jail, I know my bitch gon' come get me. Backwood roller, good weed smoker, Hennessy power, bad bitch stroker, effing it told her, strip club goer, bank roll thrower, I'm a bad motherfucker. ABL, I took a nigga, took it like a man. Got up on my ass and got it in. I know how to bubble up, baby. Bubble up, baby. Bubble up, baby. Run it up, baby. Do you think, bitch? Bounce back, G. We can take it, yeah, that ain't shit. Hit the streets and bubble up. Biz up, he a broke nigga. I'm a go-getter, yeah. Real coke whipper, yeah. He ballin', can't find him, Big bank counter, nigga. He don't want no money. Better stay for around, nigga. Fuck that, I ain't going on. Get that package gone. Put my arm all in the bowl. I might bring my baby with us. Fuck, baby. Get your sack up. Pull up black truck. You know, stack that money. Yeah, make it up. Yeah. And trap be moving, nigga. Florida boy, I spent a grip on these Cubans, nigga. Bitch, I'm on fire. Already. I ride right on, I'm on fire. I'm a real life and I strike up, one wheel drive. Bubble up, baby. Bubble up, baby. Bubble up, baby. Run it up, baby. Do you think, bitch? Bounce back, G. We can take it, yeah, that ain't shit. Hit the streets and bubble up, baby. G. We can take it, yeah, that ain't shit. Hit the streets and I'm about to get greased with a 2B.
Building your own business? .com. Showcase the dynamic.
It's off. God damn. I'm Mr. Too Slippery, nigga. I'm with the fucking sharks, you with the fishes, nigga. Hop straight out the Bentley, I'm the biggest, nigga. Caution sign on my neck, shit a 60, nigga.
Yeah, I'm Mr. Too Ski, nigga. Matter of fact, call me Mr. Chase the Keys. Grams on my wrist, shit cost like 10 G's, nigga. I feel like Buzz got all these carrots on my teeth, nigga.
Windows 5% tinted, can't even see it's me. I done missed a couple plays, my shit on D&D. Put me in the fucking game, I'm the MVP. Take you out that Yodel, put you in an AMG. Bitch, I count chicken, she know I'm the rawest, nigga. Too Slippery Entertainment, come step in my office, nigga. Take a nigga, bitch, she say, D-Lo, you be saucy, baby. Tired of fucking with them lanes, come forward with some bosses, baby. She don't want no puppy, she want a big dog. Wash my clothes the other day, found a 10 ball. Flip phone for the jugs, it's a throwaway. I'm riding with some shooters, we look like Golden State. I'm Mr. Too Slippery, nigga. I'm with the fucking sharks, you with the fishes, nigga. Hop straight out the Bentley, I'm the biggest, nigga. Caution sign on my neck, shit a 60, nigga.
Yeah, I'm Mr. Too Ski, nigga. Matter of fact, call me Mr. Chase that cheese, nigga. Grams on my wrist, shit cost like 10 G's, nigga. I feel like I got all these carrots on my teeth, nigga. In my bag, my pocket's deeper than the sea, nigga. You don't bring nothing to the plate, then I can't eat with you. That shit you doing fake, you just a pretender. They say my flow so cold, but I still bring the heat, nigga. I beat niggas. See, I got some bread, so they want beef with us. Bad bitch, hair and nails done, that shit on feet, nigga. You ain't fuck, cause you ain't him, but she like ski hitter. I'ma run me up that cheese and walk these beats, nigga.
I'm Mr. Too Slippery, nigga. I'm with the fucking sharks, you with the fishes, nigga. Hop straight out the Bentley, I'm the biggest, nigga. Caution sign on my neck, shit a 60.
Ski, nigga.
Frank has the great tools.
Like, I was hesitant. I was worried about being a professional.
Parents would have deduced that this child, who later changed his name to Aleister Crowley, was to become infamously known in later life as the wickedest man in the world. However, if what has been written in later years can be believed, and there have been a mountain of books written by or about this man, legend has it that Edward Crowley, the child, was born with 4 hairs upon the center of his heart, curling from left to right in the form of a swastika, the mark of the beast. The child's father, Edward Crowley, came from a wealthy Quaker family. His father and the child's grandfather, another Edward, made his fortune as a brewer, establishing a number of public houses that sold Crowley ale.
Inheriting a fortune, my father had no need to earn an income. And instead became nation, the literal truth of the scriptures, the exclusion of all priestly authority, everyone was equal in the brethren, and the belief in the second coming. My father
With TD Complete Checking, live life, finding a job she loves, and someone to love.
Well, now finals in the case of Dan Paul, artist Vybz Kartel star be released after
13 years legal fight. Music star Vybz Kartel got the news. Appeal ordered him and his 3 co-defendants to be released immediately when in 2011 when he and 3 other men were arrested and charged in the murder of Clive Lizard Williams. Kartel maintained his innocence throughout and fought the conviction over many years and appeals. Finally,
your head. Step on out. Hey, back up to the sound of my voice. Yep. Stop right there. Lift your shirt up. Turn. Do a 360. What? Just listen to us. We'll talk about it. Keep going. Keep going. Turn. Turn. Now walk back to the sound of my voice. Come on. Keep coming. 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 Walk back to me. And find back. It was at 4:13 when that thing was.
Isaiah 10, this is the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office. We are here for a driveway. We have a warrant for your arrest. There's nothing in your hand. We are not going away. We're headed your way to a...
Hands up! You're good. Come on out. Hands up. Put your hands up.
We're getting to the officer.
The target? Yeah, it looks like. Yeah. Yep. Put your hands up!
Put your
hands in the air. Hands up.
Hands in the air. Hands in the air.
All right. Slowly walk toward me. Let's go. Right here. Right here. Walk right here. Let's go. Yeah.
Walk this way. Listen to the instructions.
Yep. Hey, keep your hand up and walk out towards me. Hey, over here. Come this way. Over here. You're going to get hit with the left lethal. Get your hands up and walk towards me. Hands up and walk towards me. Hands up and walk towards me. Keep coming. Keep coming. Coming. Keep coming. Keep
Keep
historic coup. One of the biggest secretive crackdowns on drugs. In what sounded like an episode ripped straight from a narco thriller series, one of the biggest drug lords in Mexico was lured onto an airplane, flown across the border, and presented to American federal agents by the son of his former business partner. As fictional as it may seem, that is what appears to have happened on July 24th. A private plane landed at a small airport in El Paso, Texas, and out stepped one of the most wanted men in Mexico, Ismael Zambada El Mayo Garcia. The 70-year-old is one of the most notorious names in drug war history, responsible for the creation of the Sinaloa cartel, along with Joaquin El Chapo Guzman, from the remnants of the Guadalajara cartel after it collapsed in 1989. Unlike his infamous partner, who was jailed twice, escaped, and is now serving a life sentence in an American federal prison, El Mayo was able to evade capture by American and Mexican officials for some 35 years, until now. He was finally betrayed by the son of his closest partner in crime, Joaquin Guzman Lopez, who, according to US officials, masterminded the sting operation against Garcia. El Chapo's son, Guzman Lopez, as per US officials, tricked Zambada Garcia into boarding the plane, telling him they were going to look at real estate in northern Mexico. The septuagenarian, whose name is synonymous with the fearsome power and influence of the most important drug cartels in the world, had no idea that he was actually being flown to Texas, where he would be delivered into the hands of American agents who had long been on his tail with a bounty of $15 million on his head.
Last year, I said that the Justice Department would never stop working to hold accountable those who are responsible for the fentanyl epidemic. On Thursday, the Justice Department took into custody in El Paso 2 more alleged leaders of the Sinaloa cartel, one of the most violent and powerful drug trafficking organizations in the world. Both men are facing multiple charges in the United States for leading the cartel's criminal operations, including its deadly drug manufacturing and trafficking networks.
The dramatic cross-border flight came after years of quiet contact between Guzman Lopez and a small team of US law enforcement officers in the FBI and Homeland Security Department, according to a New York Times report. Then, Guzman Lopez, one of the heirs to El Chapo's operation, was arrested alongside Zambada. The pair face multiple indictments for smuggling cocaine, fentanyl and heroin into the United States.
The first is Ismael Zambada Garcia, or El Mayo, a co-founder of the cartel. He is facing charges for fentanyl trafficking, money laundering, firearms offenses, kidnapping, and conspiracy to commit murder. The second, Joaquin Guzman Lopez, of his other co-founder.
Amazing. Got Gabriella to the $100 your first month. Create medicines, save lives. Making a difference in your own. See plasma. Do the amazing.
Grapevine police arresting and charged 7 young men in what investigators call an organized vehicle theft ring. Police first noticed the gang's crimes with an increase in vehicle thefts at the Grapevine Mills Mall, starting in 2022. By March of this year, investigators had uncovered a violent criminal enterprise to steal and sell vehicles all across the Metroplex. Fox 4's Peyton Yeager obtained paperwork for some of those suspects. Peyton.
Steve, multiple agencies were involved in this case. The suspects were targeting luxury vehicles. Police learned they then were reselling these stolen vehicles to people here in our area, North Texas, across state borders, and also the U.S. border into Mexico.
Grapevine police began their investigation last year when its city was plagued by a group stealing vehicles from public parking lots, specifically Grapevine Mills Mall. The department's 7 suspects were part of a prolific auto theft ring, all charged with engaging in organized crime. Grapevine investigators linked this group to more than 200 auto thefts across North Texas, including Irving, Addison, Grand Prairie, Euless, and Dallas. Police say the group became more violent as time went on, including evading arrest, armed robberies, and ramming police vehicles.
The investigation went wide open last fall, but essentially we've been trying to catch this group since 2022.
According to detectives used surveillance video, cell phone records, and flock cameras to trace the group back to 2 homes in Dallas County. Police say Jose Perez posted photos of the luxury vehicles on his social media just days before his Garland home was raided by SWAT in March. A neighbor sent Fox 4 these photos of the aftermath. Inside the garage, a white Lamborghini and a white Corvette. Police also had evidence Perez may own a tiger, which he keeps at his residence. A tiger was never found, but inside the house, investigators seized cell phones, key fobs, ski masks, gloves, cash, tools, and firearms. According to court documents, the suspects would reprogram key fobs for the stolen vehicles. Detectives also learned the group would meet up at Jeremiah Morell's home in Dallas. Police believe Morell is responsible for 50 auto thefts in the city of Dallas since January alone.
It's affected hundreds of people. It is over $9 million in stolen, lost property. And the more we can do to stop things like this and get them out of our community, the better.
Stephen, when some of these suspects were arrested, they had warrants out for their arrests, including armed robbery and evading arrest out of Richardson and the city of Dallas. Grapevine Police's case will likely be a federal case.
Though now lost in hallowed antiquity, the goal of the Hermetic or the late pagan world of Alexandria, of the philosopher, this instance are in nowhere a stone that is not a stone was thought to be capable of magical feats. It could, of course, transmute base metals into noble ones, lead to gold, most famously, but it could also heal disease. It could transform mere stone to precious, cause barren to sprout with lush life. It could teach one to speak languages of beasts and birds. There's even a version of it so subtle that it could only be detected through taste, and that version will one communicate with one short than the very angels of heaven. The Philosopher's Stone is truly the stuff of legend, though these legends are often as extraordinary as they are confused, and shrouded in enigma, allegory, and, let's face it, Baroque code. Let's discuss the origins, the history, the powers, and the production of the famed Philosopher's Stone of the alchemists. If you're interested in magic, Hermetic philosophy, history of the occult, make sure to subscribe here to Esoterica. Check out my other content on topics and esotericism, including curious topics, providing accessible scholarly and free content. But now, let's dive in and discuss the Philosopher's Stone, the goal of the occult science of alchemy. I'm Dr. Justin Sledge, and welcome to Esoterica, where we explore the arcane in history, philosophy, and religion. The exact origins of both the concept and the term Philosopher's Stone are equally mysterious. The concept is ultimately derivative of two theoretical origins in Greek philosophy, along with the indigenous Egyptian metallurgy. First of those are the Eleatic philosophers such as Parmenides, who held that despite all appearances, the cosmos was fundamentally a united ontological monad. It was just one thing, in topan, all is one. That is, all difference at the level of appearance was actually an expression of a deeper underlying unity. This more metaphysical concept was put into metal perennially good friend Aristotle in his text, The Meteorology. Now, while this text is rarely studied now, it was among the most popular in antiquity in the Middle Ages. There, Aristotle, leaning on the Empedoclean theory of the four, playing game, you know what's coming, earth, air, fire, and water, and their properties of being dry, wet, hot, and cold, described how these elements interacted deep within the earth through vapors and exhalations in relationship to the sun. These vapors or exhalations interact with these simple bodies, or the metals more specifically. Though because they are fundamentally just four fundamental elements, they could be decomposed and go. This is the core of alchemical theory. But was only just substances, and the effects of the exhalations, any substance could be converted into any other. They're all fundamentally united as ousia, as substance. Further, and equally important, if unintelligent nature could perform this process deep within the earth by mere final causation, as Aristotle would have it, surely an active intelligence could reproduce, even improve this process through artifice or through art at it. The task then was to reduce a substance back into this neutral substrate, the medieval materia prima, and then recompose it in a more noble form. And at some point in antiquity, by at least Maria the Jewess and Zosimos of Panopolis, sometime around 100 of our era in the Alexandrian context again, this substrate was already thought to have the powers to convert baser metals to more noble ones, precisely through artifice. Among the earliest references to this substance as a stone is in Zosimos of Panopolis, where he calls it a stone that is not a stone. And welcome to that kind of stuff. With the process of transmutation already encoded in texts like gold making of Cleopatra, not Cleopatra the Seventh, different Cleopatra. That one-page text, by the way, the Chrysopoeia of Cleopatra, the gold making of Cleopatra, fully merges both. You can see the tailed snake or Ouroboros, or the motto "All is One," along with the physical apparati for the transmutation. You can see distillation apparati there, the wedding of theory and action, theory and experimentation, philosophy and empirical science. You can check out my episode on Cleopatra's text, The Gold Making, if you're interested to learn more about her alchemical genius. And I also have other episodes on alchemy. Check those out too. As Hellenistic science was being absorbed into the new Islamic world, alchemical theory actually became a great deal more precise. Rather than just vague elements, stoicheia, we find in Aristotle and the alchemical, those folks there at Alexandria, informed primarily by